In the quiet, seemingly ordinary neighborhood of County Road 75, just east of Daytona North, a disturbing tale unfolded behind the closed doors of a seemingly ordinary house. Authorities received numerous calls about the anguished cries of children emanating from a house that stood as silent witness to their suffering. What was happening in the house? Why were the kids screaming in distress? What you see on the screen right now is not a dump yard, but a house where actual people live. The deputies arrive at the scene after 1 a.m., guided by the sound of a child's cry for help. As they approached the house, the scene that awaited them was shocking. The front porch looked like an aftermath of a chaotic storm. Garbage was scattered everywhere and it was downright filthy. The house appeared to be the remnants of a garage sale gone awry, a disheartening reflection of the chaos within. As the deputies neared the door, the plaintive cries of a child reached their ears. The child's desperate plea for mommy reverberated through the air, accompanied by the repetitive sound of an empty cup being struck. It looked as if the child desperately needed something to drink. However, the mother had turned a deaf ear to the cries of her children. The children were locked up inside their bedroom. However, there was a window that was open facing the outdoors, leaving the children in harm's way. Any person or animal could harm the children if they wanted. The deputies banged the door several times. A groggy and disoriented Christina Mary Coe, the mother, opens the door oblivious to the gravity of the situation that awaited her. The deputies confronted Coe, questioning her about the distressed children and the numerous reports from concerned neighbors. Coe, in her delusion, claimed the children were merely playing, their screams misunderstood. However, the truth would soon be revealed as one of the deputies asked her to let them inside the house. What they saw inside the house was more than horrifying. The house was unkempt and untidy, infested with cockroaches. Trash littered the floors of every bedroom, and there was human feces on the wall. The children had been unattended for more than just a few hours. Their diapers were full and sagging, and it definitely hadn't been changed for a long time. There were thousands of choking hazards in the room where they had been kept. Christina Coe lives in the house with her fiancé Gilbert Bridewell and her 3 children, all below the age of 2. Christina had been in the hospital a few days ago, where she had given birth to her 3rd baby. Her fiancé Gilbert had been out for work, while Christina was alone with her 3 children. The officers ask her why her house is such a mess, to which she replies, "We're still cleaning it out. Their uncle and aunt just left and they trashed the place." While checking out the ugly conditions of the house, they also find drug paraphernalia inside the house and also in their car. However, Christina says it's her fiancé's. In the meantime, the deputies check the fridge and ask Christina if there's enough food and baby products for the children, to which she replies that there was and shows them the bins where she keeps them locked so the rats don't get in. However, the cockroach infestation is severe. Even the refrigerator is infested with them. The deputy officer lets her know that she was neglecting her children and keeping them in such an environment could not be accepted. Christina gets all emotional and tells the cops that she's trying her best to take care of them. However, the cops are not satisfied with what they have seen with their own eyes. The children's father arrives and the cops question him about everything that's been going on in the house. The mother and father are completely aware that they have put their children in harm's way. Gilbert tells the cops that he had been trying to keep the house clean by using insect and flea spray regularly. However, nothing seems to work. The gravity of the situation demands immediate action, and the DLF was summoned to the scene. 3 kids are taken to their aunt's home in Burnell. Christina makes a scene while the children are being strapped to the car to be taken to their temporary home. Both Christina and Gilbert are charged with child neglect, and the DCF gets the custody of their kids. What would have happened if the cops didn't reach there on time? Will the children have a better life now that they are out of their terrible surroundings? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel.